Hello guys, I'm AnimeUpRise. How is it going? In today's video we have our first anime tier list. I've been teasing these videos for a long time, but finally I did one of these. And the first one for today's tier list is the Shonen Protagonist tier list. I thought I'd start with Shonen because it's easiest to start with, and because it's the smallest one, because there's a lot of giant ones. I'm not really feeling like making a giant video on them. And if you hear stuff in the background, it's because the window's open. Sorry about that in advance. But anyways, let's get going. And the first character we have is Gintoki from Gintama. And I've only watched about 5 episodes of Gintama. Yeah, I'm not very cultured. So, based on what I've seen of Gintoki, I'm gonna have to give him a C tier. He's a fun guy, but I haven't seen much from him to really base any opinions on him yet. So, in that matter of fact, I have to give Gintoki a C tier. Not a D tier, since people I don't like go on D tier, but you're about to see what's gonna happen in D tier. But yeah, let's put Gintoki in C tier. Next we have Gon from Hunter x Hunter. I've only watched about half an episode of Hunter x Hunter, and it was a pretty slow moving for the first episode. For me, I like to have anime going faster paced, so this in itself was a bit slower, and I didn't really like Gon that much. So I can't say I don't know Gon. Well, I can, since I've only seen one episode, or not even an episode of it, so I could put it in that category, but just because I don't know, people keep telling me to watch Hunter x Hunter, and I'm gonna keep saying no to that status, so we're just gonna put Gon right in the D tier. Welcome. You'll be joined by later protagonists. Later. Next we have Kenshin from Rurouni Kenshin. I've never seen it, so honestly I have to put him in the don't know tier. But I got a feeling I like the anime. And it's on the watch list that I've yet to get to. I should get to that anime at some point, but again, I'm a seasonal watcher. I kind of get caught up in the seasonal stuff. So next we have Asta from Black Clover. And this is an anime I've watched a lot of. I've watched around like 67 episodes, I think, around 67, somewhere around there. And I've seen a lot of him, and I've read a lot of the manga too. Last time I seen the anime there was the little arc with the demon, the devil, and the Eye of the Midnight Sun. That little arc going on at the end there, the finale of that. I've seen that part in the manga, and I've seen the Julius part. So with Asta, he's gonna make quite a bit, but I can't put him any higher than B tier, because for one, his screaming are just so annoying. that's the part of his character. I know it dies down, but just having the characters all like him just screaming all the time, it's not the best part, and this doesn't make him likable. But I like the fact that you just try really hard in life. Like if he couldn't use magic, so he worked out a shit ton to get buff and beefed up just so he can match up to wizards. And he got a sword that was really heavy so he can use his strength. So I like Asta for that aspect, but that's about all I can say about that. Asta's a nice character. Now we have Edward Elric. I like Edward Elric. He's a nice character, but again, it's been a while since I've seen Fullmetal Alchemist. Most anime for me, in fact, go with the main character. If I don't like the main character that much, I'm not going to like the anime. And Edward Elric, he was in like a mid-tier, he was a mid-tier. I liked his motivation to get back his brother Alphonse. I liked that little thing. I liked how he was just strictly science. He believed in alchemy really hard. I like his character, I like his little short jokes. When people call him short, he gets really angry. But for most part, I don't remember much of his character. It doesn't stand to me as memorable. So I'm gonna have to put him with Asta. So yeah, there we go. Edward Elric. I'm being really truthful with these tiers. I'm not going to let the anime, how much like the anime, kind of influence me on it. Because I'm thinking strictly to the characters. And be honest, it's a B tier. I mean, it's not bad. It's mid-pack, B tier. Next we have is Yato. Yato the God. So isn't like Yatogami? Is that his full thing? I'm not sure, but it's Yato. Yato, I remember really liking Yato. He's like the main reason I watched Noragami. So I would have probably put Yato in a B plus tier. I like Yato quite a bit, but not enough for A tier because he's really cool. I like his battle god kind of thing, war god kind of persona. And when he gets pissed off, it's really cool. Like the one part in Origami when Hiyori gets turned into like a little candy-sized little ball thingy, and he sees Hiyori, or what it seems to be Hiyori, get killed. Quotation marks. He gets pissed off, and he goes back to how he was when he was a war god. So I really like that moment. In that case, that is what makes the anime for me. Yato itself makes the anime. And like the case of Edward Elric, his stuff is like the anime carries itself, like with Alchemy, with him trying to save Alphonse. It's not just Edward who makes the anime for me, but in the case of Noragami, Yato makes the anime for me, and Yukine, of course, because they're like a team. But Yato really does make the anime for me. Like him on his journey to get his shrine, him crying to Hiyori when she gives him her homemade shrine. That in itself was like really emotional inducing, and I got my emotions from Yato. So he gets a B plus. No, actually, no, I'm thinking about it. No, he gets an A tier. He's the first A tier on the list. And now we have Emma. Well, Emma itself, The Promised Neverland, it's not my favorite anime. It's not even my top 10 of anime. Promised Neverland's okay. Emma's decent, but then again, Promised Neverland, but I never liked Promised Neverland for the characters. This one's another unique anime for me because usually the anime I like are based on the characters, but basically in Promised Neverland, none of the characters themselves stick out to me as good. Well, they're not bad, I'm saying, but none of them stick out to me at all. I like the anime more for the whole group, not for a single character, which, again, it's strange for me. I like the anime a lot, but I'm not going to go out of my way to go read the manga because of the fact that I like the characters more than the anime itself. That's usually how it goes for me in any anime. So for Emma herself, without putting the facts in of the anime, I have to put her at C tier. She's kind of forgettable. Like, I don't even, most of the time, I don't remember Promised Neverland. Like, actually, Promised Neverland is not really my favorite shonen. So I'm gonna have to put Emma in C tier. Ah, yes. Goku. My first anime protagonist. The guy who got me into anime itself. The introduction for me into anime. This man right here. The Goku man. The Kakarot of the group. Son Goku. Where am I gonna put the man who started my journey anime? I'm not gonna be biased. Goku is a man who cares only about fighting. He isn't necessarily a good guy. He just wants to fight strong opponents. He's not the hero. He's just a fighter. I like that. I like that about him, like all of it. And I like what he does and everything. So Goku can be put in B plus tier. I like how he just fights everything. I like his character. I liked how he grew. I like watching him grow up as a character and everything like that. So Goku gets B plus tier. Again, I have my nostalgia goggles on. Like they're on my face. They're applied to my face. I can't put Goku any lower than B plus tier. I see Goku as better than Asta, even though Goku's character development is almost nothing. He just grows as a fighter. That's all Goku does. He grows as a fighter. That is it. Sure, he gets angry when he sees Krillin die. He gets angry, but nothing else of the matter happens. As a character, Goku's weak. Like weak writtenly. Like he's really strong. Like and he's written really strong. But his character development wise, I don't see much in character development. He's the same guy he was when he was a kid. He just wants to fight strong opponents. So Goku gets a B tier because nostalgia. And now we have whatever his name is. I have no clue who this is. It's one of the JoJo characters. Jotaro, Josuke, one of the Joes, man. I only know Jonathan and the other one. Okay, I know one more JoJo character. I just don't know his name. Again, JoJo's isn't my series, so I can't really talk about this guy. I think it's Jotaro. I really think it's Jotaro, but I'm probably wrong. So JoJo fans, I am so sorry, but I just couldn't get into it. The way I watch anime just contrasts with JoJo's. I like to pay attention to one main character. And the fact that they just swap main characters just didn't really sit well with me. So, I don't know. I'm not going to put them in D tier. because I have no clue who he is. I've never seen him do anything. I've never seen this man do anything at all. So, I don't know. Light Yagami. Okay, yo, I love Light. I was with Light all the way in Death Note. I wanted Light to win. Although I knew he was a bad guy, I wanted Light to just come on top. I wanted him to win this thing. I wanted him to just beat L. He did beat L, but near. Man, he should have won. I like Light. I like how intelligent he is. I like how he has a plan for almost everything before he broke and became like insanely evil. I like his smarts. I like his ingenuity. I like his plan making. I like his personality. Although it's kind of shocking. So I'm going to put Light Yagami with and beside Yato. Next we have Midoriya. Izuku Midoriya. Or to be called Deku. I like Deku. He's a good main protagonist. He had no quirk. He got a quirk. You know, he's powerful. Deku in some way, I like Deku a lot. I like watching his journey to become the #1 hero. But the fact is, he's not that strong of a main character. He just seems like an average shonen protagonist to me. He isn't anything really good. I'm kind of struck here. B plus or B tier. I like Deku a lot because of his character. He's a crybaby, but he still tries to protect people. He's a natural hero. He has that gift. So in my opinion, I have to put Deku in straight up B tier. He's next to Edward Elric. I'm not gonna put him where Emma is or Gintoki is. So he has to be with Asta and Edward. And this man, I have no clue which anime he's from. I have no clue, but I think I recognize him from some perfect anime. I am not sure. It's probably not what I'm thinking of. I'm probably just like, oh man, maybe it's not what I think it is, but I have no clue who this guy is. Let's move on. We have our main man, Natsu. I like Natsu. I really do. I like Fairy Tail. I bought 22 volumes. It's over there. You can't see it in the camera, but I bought 22 volumes of that shit. I like Fairy Tail. I finished the manga with everyone else when the manga was still serializing. I like Fairy Tail, and the reason why I like Fairy Tail is Natsu. Natsu is a good main character. I like his fire dragon. I like the fact that he has daddy issues, dragon issues, family issues work. I like the fact that when he sees one of the guild members or son in the beginning of the anime and his father went missing, he immediately goes to help the child find his father or go look for his father. And I like that. I like the fact that Natsu does this, and I like the fact that he's really helpful. I like the fact that he's not smart either. He's your token shonen for like an older shonens. I like that too. Like I like the formula of shonen anime. I like the shonen people that who eat a lot or like kind of like Goku, you know. And like that with Goku, he's going to B tier. I like Natsu. I like his story with being the Imperious Natsu Dragneel, being the end demon who died in Seraph's age of like magic, and he got brought back by Zeref as Imperious Natsu Dragneel. And so I like that fact, and I like how he's a demon and a dragon slayer. I really like that a lot, and I'm really cool with that. And so in this case, B tier. So let's go with Mob from Mob Psych 100. I like his little burst of anger. I like how he's emotionless. I like how he bottles up his emotions. Then suddenly, when he gets really angry, when he goes to 100%, hence the name Mob Psycho 100. I like the fact that when he does that. So when he explodes, it's fucking epic, and the animation of the show is just so good. But as a character, Mob himself, he's not very emotional. He's emotionless, actually. But in season 2, when Mob finally begins to kind of accept his emotions, I think, that's how I saw it. It's like how he kind of accepted his emotions and accepted his job as a psychic to go and fight the final battle against the final boss of Claw, I think the name is. I think it's Claw, right? If I'm wrong, then I'm gonna be no. But I'm gonna say it's Claw. And I like how he was able to step up to the plate and finally just finish things off and responsibly and maturely do the final battle. And so with that case, I gotta put a B+ here for Mob. I like Mob. He's a cool character. He's Saitama Jr., but with no emotions. So with that said, B+ tier. So next we have Yugi Moto from Yu-Gi-Oh! And, you know, he's a good main character. I'm not even gonna go into spiel for Yu-Gi-Oh. Honestly, I like Yugi, but I didn't really grow up with Yugi. I didn't get into Yu-Gi-Oh until I was like almost in high school. I was in late elementary school. So the Yu-Gi-Oh I grew up with or watched was Zexal. So I don't have a deep connection with Yugi Moto. I watched a bit of Yu-Gi-Oh. I like him. He's cool, but that's all I can say about him. So he's going to C tier. And now we come over to Shokugeki no Soma, or Food Wars, and the main character known as Soma. Yukihira Soma. And I like his overconfident attitude. I like his #1 chef goal. And I like the fact that he only wants to become a really good chef so he can beat his father. Well, not really. It's not really #1 chef he wants. The goal I said was wrong. The fact that he wants to beat his father just so he can take over the diner. He wants to take over Yukihira, his common diner. He doesn't want to work at a really fancy restaurant. Nothing like that. He just wants to work at Yukihira and take it over. And that's what I like about Yukihira Soma. And the fact that he's really good at cooking, he's overconfident, I like it. I like his character, I like how he's so nonchalant. But I'm going to give Yukihira a good quality A tier. So next we have our first S tier protagonist. I like Ichigo Kurosaki more than any other shonen anime. And in fact, only if there was some other shonens were not included on this list, but if there were more, there would be more S tiers. But for right now, for what I have on this list that I found on tier list, which will link to me in the description if you want to make your own list, I personally love Ichigo the most out of all this list. I like Bleach. Bleach is my favorite shonen anime, like the biggest out of the big three anyway. My favorite shonen anime is actually Assassination Classroom, but they don't have Assassination Classroom in the list. So if it was here, Kodo Sensei would be the top, or Nagisa Shiota would also be on the top. But whenever we have it, Ichigo Kurosaki, and wow, I like his save his friend attitude. I like his hollow mask powers. I like his punk attitude towards the world. He seems mean, but he's actually really nice, and I like that fact. And I want Ichigo to win and save his friends. I want Ichigo to get his powers back, saying that Fullbring arc. I like Ichigo's character. Like, he says he doesn't care about his powers in the Fullbring arc, but in the reality, he wants power to protect his family and friends. And when he doesn't have that, he feels weak and useless. And I like that to his character a lot. And I like his character just a lot. I love Ichigo Kurosaki, and that's why I like Bleach. Here's Yusuke. I've watched only 9 episodes of Yu Yu Hakusho, so I can't say I know him enough. He's just an average punk, and for that sake, I can't say I don't know him yet, but I can say I know him much about him. A little bit more than Gon, so we're going to put him up right above Gon in the C tier list. So, bam. Yusuke goes there. And Luffy. I don't like Luffy. I don't know, he's like Goku and all. I could say the same thing for Natsu, I put him there. But the fact is, I don't like One Piece. I don't like Luffy that much. I don't like his design. Sure, his character's very carefree. He wants to become the Pirate King and all. But I just don't care. The anime is very slow. Sorry for One Piece fans. Hey, we have the good old pal Naruto. I liked Naruto. You know, I liked the anime a lot. Naruto at first annoyed me a lot. Like, if he was like that the entire anime, he would be where Luffy is. I probably wouldn't have finished it. But in Shippuden, he changes a lot. He grows as a character. He becomes more mature, less annoying, and yeah, you know, Naruto grows as a character. So by the end of Shippuden, I would put Naruto right in the B+ tier. Why? Well, that's because of the fact that he grows. He sees his sensei's death. He grows as a person. He just grows and takes on his sensei's kind of role, Jiraiya sensei's kind of role thing. He wants to make him proud. He wants to become Hokage and actually do it with pride. Like, if he can't save one friend, how could he become the Hokage? And I like that to a certain extent. Like, I liked him going after Sasuke. I liked that little plot line. I liked him just being Naruto and dealing with it. So Naruto really is a good protagonist. And here we have is Tanjiro. Okay, Tanjiro. I like Tanjiro. Like, he's decent. I like, to a certain extent, besides the ones in D tier, so Luffy. I don't know why I don't like the Luffy. But Tanjiro in himself, I like Tanjiro. So, I'm gonna put him in a good quality B tier. I like Tanjiro a lot. But the fact is, he's a little mellow to me. He's like, all I want to do is protect my sister. Turn his sister back into a human. That's all he wants. So, in that fact, I don't really know. Like, his character, he's a really nice guy, but I don't know about it. I read the entire Demon Slayer manga, by the way. I've read it all to completion. I like Demon Slayer. Tanjiro is cool. I can't really pinpoint why I like Tanjiro. He has cool moments. I like his powers. I like his style. But that's really all I can say. Tanjiro in his story isn't my favorite character. My favorite character in Demon Slayer is Giyu. So Tanjiro isn't my favorite character in Demon Slayer. And that's weird for the main character, because usually the main character in the show is usually my favorite character. So that's weird. I don't know why I like Tanjiro, but I like Tanjiro. Next, and the final one we have on the list is Saitama from One Punch Man. And I like Saitama, but the thing is, all he has to him is One Punch Man. I like his character a bit. I like how funny he is. I like his jokes with the grocery store. But I can't put him in B tier because he's not as fleshed out as all the other main characters. So, for the fact is, C tier. And that is it for this video, guys. I'm not even going a long little rant for this outro. I'm just going to cut out here. This is 26 minutes long, so I'm just going to bring it down to this now. So with that said, guys, if you enjoyed this video, please make sure to leave a like, subscribe, hit the notification bell if you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys all next time. Johnny.